Hi, I'm Mariah, and it's time for another Day in My Life video. As some of you may know, I am a culinary student and pastry chef, and today I'll be taking you with me to culinary school and work. So let's begin. Starting off at 6:30 a.m, I get up, get dressed, and I head to school. Once I get to school, I change into my uniform, grab my toolbox, and I get to class. But before we move on, if you like this video, make sure to check out my other playlists where you can find videos just like this one. Today I had pastry class. We started with a 1-hour theory lecture where we had to present all our presentations regarding any topic we picked. Mine was on petit fours, and we just had to basically do some research and talk about it. And then it was time for pastry class. Today I had pastry class and I was assigned with someone else to prepare the gâteau for our dessert trolley for the lunch service at one of our school's restaurants. The gâteau that I had to make was a lime and white chocolate gâteau with a strawberry insert, and I pretty much started off by making the base, which was actually a French macaron base, and I then used the leftover mix from that to pipe out some macarons for the petit fours. After that, I made a coconut biscuit base to go on top of that macaron base, and this is how that turned out. And then my classmate prepared the glaze and the strawberry insert while I made the mousse. After glazing and garnishing, this is how it turned out. Here's a glimpse of what my other classmates were doing while working on the plated dessert. And then by 2 o'clock we were done. So I then got in my car and I drove straight to work. And today we are clocking in for an evening shift since I had school earlier today. And this shift starts right about 3 o'clock in the evening and finishes at around 11:30 at night. Now today I was scheduled to work alone since we weren't busy at all. We didn't have much preparation to do, and we didn't even have a la carte or table d'hôte either this week, which meant it was gonna be a really slow day today. I started off by baking these absolutely heavenly apple and oat muffins for a special event since we don't normally make these. They were so good. I kid you not, they were so good. After that, I had to garnish a ton of petit fours for a function we had the following day. This actually took up most of my time today. I started off by preparing a meringue for the lemon tarts. I piped it on top and then I blowtorched it so we can have the classic lemon meringue look for these lemon tarts. Then I garnished these frangipane bars. There's just frangipane and berries cut into little slabs. Kept it very simple with some cream and a little piece of strawberry on top. And then I garnished these dark chocolate tarts with some chocolate coffee mousse, just did a little basic swirl. And finally I filled these macarons with some raspberry compote. Then I set everything up on this trolley. I covered it with cling film and I set it in our walk-in fridge downstairs to be taken out tomorrow right before the event. And then at 6:30 p.m. I go downstairs and I take my break. I normally just chill in the canteen. Then after I go back upstairs and I then baked these chocolate and pecan tarts and I set those aside to cool. And I then made myself something to eat because I was really craving a grilled cheese for some reason, even though I've never had one in my life. So here's me doing that. it wasn't that good. I was disappointed. I then made some fruit platters for room service and I cleaned up the kitchen while waiting for the time to pass by, just cleaning everything. I also mixed and churned this batch of ice cream. So the flavor itself is coconut, and then we mix in this like hazelnut and wafer paste to create like a coconut hazelnut ripple flavor. I normally do this in between tasks since it's so low maintenance, and I churn about, let's say, 50 liters in a total of 3 hours. After that, I just put them in the containers and store them in the freezer. And then at 11 p.m. we were done, and by 11:30 it was time for me to clock out and go home. And yeah, that is what a day in my life looks like as a culinary student and pastry chef at a very, very slow day at work. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video. As always, if you are not updated but you would like to be, make sure to check out my Instagram at Marzi, 2 R's, 2 S's, as well as my TikTok, because I do post on there sometimes at Mariah, MARR_IAH, even though that is not how you spell my name. I will see you very soon for another video. Bye guys.